We're Chloe and Jordan, also known as Counting Countries. We've been traveling for the last 9 months with the goal of visiting every country in the world and being the fastest team to ever do it. Last week, we're in Tuvalu, the least visited country in the world. This week, we're in Papua New Guinea, where we're investigating the rumors that cannibalism is still practiced here.
1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
Before we started traveling, we made a list of every country in the world, and I planned activities of things to do in each country. There were a few countries that really stood out to me as something that was going to be epic and amazing. Papua New Guinea is one of those countries.
The reason for this epic adventure is because there is a rumor that cannibalism is still practiced in Papua New Guinea. So Jordan is obviously stoked to find out if that's true.
We know there are a lot of tribes here that used to practice cannibalism, but when religion was introduced to the country, a lot of them stopped. However, there is word going around that some of them still do, so we are going to visit one of these tribes.
I believe that this tribe no longer practices cannibalism,
But we don't know that.
they wouldn't let us in because they would eat you so fast.
We're playing detective this week, we're gonna find out. So we are in the highlands of Papua New Guinea, and tomorrow we are going to visit the Asaro Mudmen, a little village not too far from where we're staying. So it's gonna be an early morning, let's get some sleep. We have an awesome day ahead of us tomorrow.
You are way too stoked.
I'm so excited. It's our bedtime. It's like 8 p.m. and we're going to bed because I'm too excited. It's Christmas morning.
Jordan is the most dramatic person.
They're not going to eat us. We're paying a guide to take us there, and he's bringing them a peace offering.
Of course he's not going to eat us. Good night.
I slept like a kid on Christmas last night. I was getting so excited for today. We just finished up our breakfast, and our guide just got here. He's from the local village that we're going to today to see the Mudmen. His name's John. So he's gonna take us up to the village right now. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's go see some Mudmen.
Yeah.
Never seen so many people out and about in a community before.
It reminds me of somewhere.
Solomon Islands?
Yeah, Solomon Islands. Everybody's outside.
Okay, we're here.
Yeah.
Here, let's go on this walk.
A 10-minute walk to get to the village.
This is beautiful. He just pulled a fresh carrot out of the ground. He said, ready to harvest.
Yeah, it's just ready to harvest.
Everything they eat here is all organic. They grow themselves. Can I eat that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll wash it first.
Okay.
Then,
Thank you. Now he just picked an avocado.
yeah, avocado.
It's huge.
Yeah.
He's just picking our whole breakfast for us right now.
I just picking our breakfast on the street.
Yeah. Guy could live here.
Yeah.
They grow everything themselves.
Yeah.
The soil's perfect. You can grow anything. And there's no mosquitoes.
Yeah, no
That's
mosquitoes.
the best part.
Yeah. No mosquito here. Yeah.
You made these houses yourselves, right?
Yeah.
Nice. They're very cool. All right, so we made it through the first village here, which is the village our guide is from, and then just one village over is where the Asaro Mudmen reside, so we're heading there now. But before we get there, I want to give a little bit of background on the Mudmen of what we know so far. So hundreds of years ago, when all of these villagers were living together, there was a war that broke out, and the villages split off into separate villages. They were fighting, they were battling, and all the villages were trying to figure out the best way to attack each other. The Mudmen were sitting in their house one day, and they saw a pig fall into a mud bath right next to where they were sitting. The pig came out white, and they thought, that might be an interesting strategy to attack other villages. So they went and dipped themselves in the mud, And when they came out, they were covered in white mud. They grabbed their bow and arrows and they scared off all the villagers in their own villages. They thought they were ghosts. So they thought this is a good tactic to use. So everybody started getting themselves dipped in white mud, and that was the strategy they used to attack other villages. And then the cannibalism aspect of it dates back a little further. They would typically take the people in the village who were either sick or had some sort of illness that they didn't know what it was. They felt like they had to burn them and then eat them in order to get rid of that sickness out of their village. So we know that happened in ancient days. It's our goal to figure out if it's still happening today or not. So in this little ceremony we're doing here, we are considered the enemy. So the first warriors are gonna come out with their bows and try and hunt us. And then they'll signal the other warriors to come with a fire. So they're gonna start their own fire and then come attack us and eat the smaller one of the two of us.
Absolutely not.
Needs to make a fire for you right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're getting
I was
cooked.
making a fire for my friend.
We've been welcomed.
You've been officially welcome. We're not food?
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill us and eat us?
No.
Okay, good.
They're friends.
The Mudmen have officially invited me to become a part of their tribe and dress like them. When we came here today, I didn't think I was gonna be doing that, but I don't say no to a lot of things, so let's make this happen. He went to find leaves for me to cover myself. And then we're putting the clay on.
You have
My legs are crying.
We're going high. Yes. Yeah, like with your comrades.
Now it's time to go wash off. We're going to the Asaro waterfall. Asaro boy. I'm all washed up, washed in the Asaro River, and now the Mudmen are going to show us how they made those masks. Steven's the artist. All right, let's see it. Wow, amazing.
Normally it takes them a whole day to make the big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Nice work.
Make one whole day. It took 1 whole day.
So he made that in like 10 minutes, but the big ones take a full day to make.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now they are treating us to a traditional lunch here. It's called a mumu, and they cook the food underground. Right now it's covered with banana leaves, and they call it the underground oven.
Yep.
The ground oven. Oh, do you see the heat coming out? Everything that's in this oven they grew here on the farm, so it's all organic, and I swear it's some of the best food we've tasted.
There's the first layer of it. Chicken wings. It all looks super moist. It's just been baking in these banana leaves that give off water and keep everything super moist inside.
Yeah, it's pulled in all the flavor.
Yeah. And there are the sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Sweet potato.
Underneath.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got fresh sweet potato,
Yeah.
breadfruit, greens, chicken.
Yeah.
We've got bananas, pineapple,
Yeah.
and an avocado over there.
I wish you could smell this.
Yeah.
Smells delicious.
Yeah.
How is everything?
So good. Like, very well cooked.
Over here, my senior brother here.
Chloe introduced the dog Snapchat filter to them.
Just put him in. Just put him in. Be one of the cartoons. You. Hello.
We just want to say thank you for having us here today. We had such an awesome time meeting everybody, and even more fun being able to dress up like a mudman. And hopefully we can get more people to come here and visit you guys and have the same experience as us, because we had such a good time. So.
Thank you.
In conclusion, these people are some of the kindest people we've met. The Asaro Mudmen welcomed us in as their own, and we're so grateful for that. As it applies to cannibalism, that's not something that's still practiced here in this village. Apparently it is practiced by some other small villages in remote areas, but we're grateful to have been here and have not gotten eaten.
We got a beautiful story.